Hi guys, today our topic is evolution, evidence of evolution, evidence of evolution. In the evolution we did come across the Big Bang theory, how universe formed, how earth formed, universe formed at 20 billion year ago, earth formed 4.5 billion year ago. After that, how the life started, where the life started 2 billion year ago, how the macromolecule and cell is to formed. Okay, we did complete previous year class, what are the life, how it started. So, this is the evolution supported by some theories like Urey-Miller experiment, okay, Haldane-Operan concept, okay, they proved how the life origin on the earth, okay. There are gases, certain gases, okay, hydrogen, okay, and ammonia like methane, carbon dioxide, how they become formed to the life. Okay, we did complete the previous class. Okay, yeah. Now we are going to take the class which is evidences evolution. Okay, evolution going to take place years. Okay, years to become a human being. Okay, is there any relation in the first generations? Okay, first generations mean from the bacteria to human being, how they developed in the every section, each section from non-chordates to chordates to mammals, okay, how they developed in the time scale, okay, is there any evidences are there, okay, we come across some species, they are extinct, okay, previously era what the species extinct, is there any evidence from there, okay, we will look into this chapter. What are the evidences we did get from the first generations, like there any fossils are there, there any scripts are there, okay, we are going to look into that. Okay. First, paleontological evolution, paleontological evolution, paleontology, it is the study of fossils, paleontology, it is study of fossils. Okay. Paleontology, it is study of fossil guys. Fossil mean it is the hardest part of the body, hardest part, which remain stable on the earth, which is hardest part, they do not compose, they do not decompose, okay, that is what fossil, mainly skeletal system, okay, yeah, even the species exist, even there is no species in this earth right now, okay, there is a evidence, their fossils are there in the earth surface, okay, there are many layers on the earth, okay, they can enter certain layers, okay, the earth, okay, after being formed fossil, this is the one dinosaur fossil guys. This is the dinosaur fossil, the skeletal system of the dinosaur, okay, the skeletal system of this dinosaur guys. So, this is the skeletal, what they can say about evidence of the evolution. Is evolution going to take place? What is the time period the dinosaurs are evolved? The dinosaurs are, the population of dinosaur is there, which period, okay, why they extinct, from there what kind of species originated, okay, what kind of species are vanished. We are going to discuss about the evidences, complete evidences, okay, paleontological evidences. Paleontology mean it is the study of fossil which is pre-era, okay, yes, fossils remain the ancient organisms and sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks mean it is the kind of rocks, guys. It is the kind of rocks, mean the rock first started with the minerals, rock started, minerals. The combination of minerals we can call it as a rock. It is the hardest part. After certain time being, this rock is converted into sediment. Mean rock pre-form going to change into the another form. Okay, rocks are, there are types, sedimentary rocks and like volcanic rocks. Okay, yeah, there are certain rocks, there are change with the time being. Sedimentary rocks only they can like as per time being they can, the skeletal system enter into the sedimentary rocks, guys. Okay, they show the changes in life forms over a geological time. Okay, they show the evidence which can show, okay, for lifetime there is a changes. Okay, the fossils found in different layers show chronological evolution. Okay, guys, the fossils are founded in different layers on the earth, different layers. If we excavate the layers, we can find a different kind of like fossils, skeletal system. We can get the time, what are the time they live. Okay, we did explosive. There are radioactive dating also used. This is the chemical used process, guys. There are certain chemicals, they can show the time, which time, how much time they spend their life. Okay, yes, radiological like radioactive dating used for the determine the age. Okay, carbon dating. Okay, that kind of dating we can know. Okay, example, dinosaurs fossils extinct. Extinct means there is no species now. There is no species now. This is called extinct. Extinct means they completely exit on the earth. There is no more species, okay, to develop again. That is extinct. Okay, yes, it is suggested new forms of evolution, others went to extinct. Yeah, it is suggest like dinosaurs are extinct. Along with dinosaurs, there are other species also extinct. Okay, this is what evolution of evidences. We are going to do detailed discussion what are the evidences, more type of evidences into the next slide. Guys, just look into this picture. This is the geological time scale, guys. Geological time scale. The what kind of species are originate in this time scale? Okay, this is eon. Eon is the time period which is the billions of years. Okay, billions of years ago. Okay, era is the time period which is the 1,000 million to lakhs million time being. Okay, geological time scale, which is era is there is 1,000 to lakhs million years. Okay, if come to the period is the 100 to 1,000 lakhs years, guys. Okay, and the dates, as we know the dates, the hundreds of years. Okay, guys, according to that, there are certain eons and eras and periods and what are the species originated and developed and extinct finally. Okay, there are certain evidences these kind of species are their survival those period. Okay, we are going to discuss about it, guys. This is the eon. There is no formation of earth and moon. Okay, there is no formation of earth, there is no Big Bang theory. Okay, in this Haddon eon and Archean also no formation of earth crust. there is first life prokaryote started. Okay, earth crust, after started earth crust only there is a species started with the water. Okay, yes. Okay, proteozoic. Proteozoic is oxygen in the atmosphere, first eukaryotes, this eon. Finally, there is a Phanerozoic eon. Finally, there is a life started. In the Phanerozoic eon, there are certain eras. First era, Paleozoic era. Paleozoic, paleo mean before to all. Okay, Paleozoic era, Mesozoic era, Cenozoic era. There are 3 eras, guys. There is maybe question in the NEET. Okay, yes. The eras Paleozoic era, Mesozoic era and Cenozoic era. This is era. This is eon. Okay, eon is the bigger time scale as compared with era. After eon, there is a time scale, geological time scale, guys. Okay, this is era. So, in the Paleozoic era, there is a period, Cambrian period, which is the time dates. This is the between the time, okay, million years, 541 million years to 485 million years, guys. Okay, this is first Cambrian explosion of life. They won't ask you this, I will tell you. Okay, this is Ordovician era. This is important. First land plants, marine biodiversity started. Mean first like single cells like protozoans, Monera, these single cell animal, first non-chordates also started. Okay, first way Ordovician period, there is a Paleozoic era, Ordovician period, which is first plants and marine biodiversity started. Water plants and marine biodiversity mean single cell proteins species, and there are invertebrates started here, where first Ordovician, this is important, guys. Ordovician, where in the Paleozoic era, period is Ordovician. Okay, it is started first plants and marine biodiversity. It is important for NEET. Okay, Silurian, later Silurian, first fishes started. The Devonian, this is important, guys, for NEET. Devonian, it is the first fish population developed. Okay, first fish developed, the age of fishes, Devonian, guys, age of fishes, fish population, it is fish. Devonian mean it is fish. Devonian is the age which is about fish only. And amphibians, first from the fish there is a starting of amphibians, guys. I will give you one clue about it. First non-chordates, okay, first the kingdom of animals. What is the animal kingdom? First Monera, 5 types of kingdoms, 5 parts: Monera, Protista, fungi, and plant, animal. This is the 5 animal kingdom, if come to the animal, first non-chordates, and chordates. Non-chordates are first, there is a cellular species, cellular level species, cellular level. Okay, this is chordate is spinal cord level species. Guys, here there is no spinal cords, there are some insects are there and some are worms are there. Okay, like non-chordate is the lower class animals. If come to the chordates, first fishes are there. From the fishes, amphibians developed. Amphibians. After amphibians, reptiles. From the reptiles, there are birds and mammals. Guys, just look into here. Here first fishes started. Where? In the water. Okay. After water, there is a species amphibians. Amphibians mean both. Amphi mean both. They can survive under water and terrestrial. Okay. Here amphi mean both, right? They can live under water and as well on the earth. Okay. This is the example frog amphibians. So first look into this. Devonian is the age of fishes. Okay. The fishes, from the fishes there are certain species they can develop from the fishes. They are trying to enter into the earth, terrestrial. So amphibians first started here. First age of fish is Devonian. Mean fishes developed. After fishes developed, there is an amphibian started. Okay. So guys, Carboniferous next is the Carboniferous. Carboniferous in the Paleozoic era, Carboniferous, there is a first like developed of amphibians and first reptile started. From the amphibians, reptile they developed. From the amphibians, reptile are developed. So Carboniferous is amphibians. Okay, amphibians. From the amphibians, first reptile started. Mean Carboniferous era is for amphibians only. Okay, Devonian is the fish, Carboniferous is the amphibian. Amphibians developed, huge population developed in the like Carboniferous era is for amphibians only. Okay, yeah. So Permian is there. It is the mass extinction. Okay, mass extinction of amphibians. Okay, going to take place in the Permian. They won't ask you guys. This is the era, one era is over, that is Paleozoic era is over. Next period, there is a Mesozoic era. In the Mesozoic era, there are three periods: Triassic, Jurassic and Cretaceous. There are three periods are there in the Mesozoic era. Triassic, first dinosaurs are started, mammals and dinosaurs are started. After amphibians, reptiles, dinosaurs nothing but guys reptiles. Reptiles started and mammals started where? This period. Okay, Triassic period or dinosaurs started, not developed. Okay, Jurassic is the period which is from the Mesozoic. First Paleozoic is over with the amphibians. Mesozoic started with reptiles and mammals. That is the Triassic they started life, and Jurassic, there is a like Jurassic period, the reptile is developed, mostly dinosaurs. Guys, do you know the movie Jurassic Park? Jurassic, it is not a word, it is the period, guys. It is the not title of movie, it is the period, Jurassic period. There is a development of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs nothing but reptiles, they developed in the Jurassic. Yeah, age of dinosaurs and first birds started. It is the Jurassic is the period for the particular development of dinosaurs. Dinosaur population is huge. That is the age of dinosaurs. But birds also started. First they started in the Jurassic, birds. So birds are coming from the reptiles, right? Once reptile attained full population, then birds started to give birth. From the reptile, there is a evolution, it developed from the reptile to birds. Birds are developed, okay? That is, birds are first developed, and this is next Cretaceous. Cretaceous flowering plants and mass extension. Okay, Cretaceous is mass extension and developed of flowering plants. So guys, mass extension, how it is going to take place means there are natural disasters. Those time there are huge natural disasters. Either they can heavy rain or any drought or any like earth slide movements. Okay, earth slides. Okay, these kind of disasters going to take place, and the species are completely extinct. Okay, yes, that is mass extinction. Extinction means there is no species again. Okay, yes, and after that there is another era which is Cenozoic. Cenozoic, there are period Paleogene, Neogene and Quaternary. This is the Quaternary period is the important for exam point of view. This is Ice Age raising of humans. Ice Age raising of humans. What? Quaternary period in the Cenozoic. Ceno mean it is the diversified. Ceno mean it is the diversified. Guys, in this slide, the most important part is Cambrian. Cambrian, first explosion of life in the Paleozoic. After that, Devonian. Devonian is most important, the age of fish, and Carboniferous, most important, the age of amphibians. That is together Devonian and Carboniferous comes under Paleozoic. Paleozoic era. Devonian is the period, Carboniferous is the period. This is comes under the era which is Paleozoic. And next, for exam point of view, next Jurassic and Cretaceous. Jurassic and Cretaceous is comes under the era is Mesozoic. Jurassic is age of dinosaurs, and this Cretaceous is age of flowering plants. This is also important. After that, next era which is Cenozoic. Cenozoic era, which is the period is Quaternary period, the age of ice and the age of humans. Cenozoic, age of humans. Okay, age of ice. This is the important, guys, for the exam point of view. Okay, yes. I hope, are you clear? This slide, the animal kingdom, first chordates, first non-chordates, then chordates. Okay, non-chordates, there is no spinal cord, there is no vertebral column. Okay, like that. Okay, there is a small species is comes under non-chordates, and chordates. Chordates first originate fishes in the water. From the fishes, amphibians, they came into the terrestrial, okay, amphibians, and after that reptiles, amphibians turn into the reptiles. Reptiles, yeah, we will going to look into the animal kingdom chapter, the detailed discussion how they developed. What are the interlink? What are the interlink between the species? Okay, yeah, and from the reptiles, the origin of birds and mammals. Okay, this is the geological scale, how they developed. Okay, we will going to look into the animal kingdom chapter. Okay, what is the interlink between the species? Yeah, there is another evidence which is embryological evidence. Embryological evidence. Embryological evidence, this says there is a embryo is same between the all species which they originate differently, but the embryo is same. Just look into this. This is the fish. From the fish, amphibians they developed. From the amphibians, reptile they developed. Reptile nothing but dinosaurs, amphibians nothing but frogs, this fish, and there is a bird and a mammal like animals. Okay, these kinds are the origin in the animal kingdom. Just look into this, their embryo, first stage of embryo. After formation of zygote, okay, after formation of zygote, this is the male gamete, female gamete fused together to form zygote. Zygote further cleavage going to started in the zygote, cleavage. This is the cleavage. Further mitotic division going to take place. There are cells, huge cells. This is marula. Marula further divided into blastula. Guys, these the developments of the embryo. Finally, embryo developed. But after these kind of stages come across, the all embryos are same. Here, just look into this. The developments, all developments going to take place with the single cell in the embryonic development. First life started where in the mother. Okay, there is a embryo is development like this only until this stage. Just look into this. The picture is same. There is a tail, head. There is a gills. Gills is there. Okay. Yeah. Just look into this gills and tail. Okay. Eyes. Everything is same with every embryo. So embryos are same. Does it mean the all species can diversify? But the birth is same. That is the evolution. Evolution says the species are diversified from the single species. There is an interlink between the species. There is a evidence. That is the evidence called embryological evidence with the embryo started. Okay. Yeah, it is proposed by Ernest Haeckel. That is the ecology scientist Ernest Haeckel. Okay. It is the common features like gills. Gill slits, just look into this guys. This is the gill slits here, and mammals also there is a gills by the developing of embryo. In the humans also there is a gills in the embryonic stage. Okay. Yes, and gill slits are same. The functional fish vestigial in others. Gills are the functional in the fishes. Still after birth, it is the functional in the fishes. Fishes can breathe with gills, but in the other species there is a vestigial organ. The organ will not developed by the function. Okay. Yes, and it show common ancestry during the development. Yeah, it is shows, this picture shows it is the common ancestor for all species during the development period. Okay. Yes, Ernest Van Beer disapproved this is embryo passes adult stage other species, still it is supports the origin. Yeah, this scientist, this guy Ernest Van Beer, they did not accept this theory actually, but it is theories most of the scientists accepted. Okay, embryonic development is the one of the evidence for the evolution. Okay, they might ask you what kind of evidences are there. Okay, we did see geological scale, paleontology one evidence, and embryology is second evidence. Okay. Yes. Next guys, yeah, there is interlink between the species, okay, that is the interlink also says there is a evidence in the evolution, okay. There is a evidence that is the comparative anatomy and morphology. Comparative anatomy and morphology. Anatomy means there are parts, okay, parts of the body parts of the different species, that is anatomy. Morphology means how they looking like, the external area, surface area, and what they looking like each like other species, like any relevant structures are there externally between the species, okay, that is the morphology. Anatomy is there, the function of the organs or parts of the species, okay. We are going to look into that. Homologous organs. Homo means same, homologous, homo means same organs, but they can divergent in the evolution. Same organs, but they divergent in the evolution. Just look into this guys. Human has hands, okay, hands parts are there. What are the parts? Okay, there are different functions. Yeah, we will going to discuss, okay. The organs which is human hand and the organs are same structure which is different function. Yeah, guys, in the homologous organs, the organs are same, function is different, organ structure is same, the function is different. What are that? Forelimbs of whale, bat and cheetah, human are the same. Forelimbs of the whale, cheetah, human and bat. Bat forelimbs they can fly, and there is a whale they can swim, cheetah they can run, and human they can catch. We will going to look into that. Guys, humerus. This is the humerus, this part of the humerus in the human, and radius, this part is radius, okay. Ulna, this part is ulna, okay. Yeah, carpals and metacarpals and phalanges. This is like guys humerus, radius and ulna, metacarpals and carpals and phalanges. This is the human, and same this is like bat also there guys, same these parts. Let's just look into this homologous, okay, like guys these parts, bat and whale, penguin also there in the water, okay, and this bat and human are the same. Just look into this whale, this is the whale guys, whale, and this is the bat, okay, and this is the cat, this is the human. Guys, look into this, same structure is there, homo means same structure is there, but their function is different, Human hands they can function to catch, whale hand they can function into the swim, and bat hand they can function into the fly. So just look into that, the structure is same, the function is different, that is the divergent function mean. Just look into this, these are all mammals, this is how funny, the mammal which is any species they can produce from the water. After developed from the water, the humans are enter into the terrestrial, cheetah enter into the terrestrial, bat they can fly into the like external environment like birds, and whales are they again enter into the water. So some species mammals, even mammals, they are underwater, there are some earth, there are some in the like space like air. Just look into that, these are all mammals, but there is a interconnection in their structure. Function is different according to their like lifestyle. This is what the homologous and divergent, homologous and divergent, and analogous and convergent. Analogous means they are life, the origin of life is different, but their work is, function is same. Okay, analogous and divergent, homologous, divergent, analogous, convergent. They are origin different area, but they common. They are common. That is analogous, okay, but convergent. Homologous, that can be divergent. Okay, yeah. The evolution in the analogous, different structures, similar function. Different structure, similar functions. That is wings of the butterfly and bat. Guys, just look into this. Bat has wings. Butterfly also wings. Okay, butterfly, it is the insect group, that is non-chordate. Bat is the most developed chordate group, mammal. So that is have wings, this is have wings. They are used wings for the fly. Work is same, but the different origin. Okay, so they are together to same work, that is convergent. But analogous means the origin is different, but homologous, the origin is same, but work is different. Homologous always divergent, analogous is convergent. Okay, this is what they might ask you with the example in the exam NEET. Okay, yeah, remember it, homologous and analogous, this is also one of the evolution evidence. Okay, yes. Guys, this is the flow chart about the evidence of the evolution. Okay, fossils, in the fossils they can say anatomy, paleontology, morphology, rock layers, fossils, okay, evolution we discussed. Embryology, development, gill slits in the embryo. Okay, it is the common for all traits. Traits mean next generation. Okay, it is disapproved by the scientist. And comparative evidences, what is homologous, divergent and same, analogous is different function, same function, the different origin. It is divergent and same function, different function, same is the origin. Okay, this is about flow chart, guys. About the evidence of evolution is over, guys. Today itself, this is the important for exam point of view, that may ask you. Okay, 1 or 2 questions coming from like evolution into the NEET, 2 questions will come. Okay, so guys, this is the important, one of the important, just look into that examples. And periods names are speciality of period, and paleontology they might not ask you, this homologous and analogous they might ask you. Okay, thank you guys, today class is complete. Tomorrow we will go to the next new topic. Thank you.